We're going to talk a little bit about decimals and percents. You need to be able to convert back and forth from one form to the other. Let's say I have 27%. Percentages are out of 100. So the easiest way to remember this is count the number of units here. I have 2 places, so that means I need 2 zeros. Okay. So 27 over 100. I converted from a percent to a fraction, and then converting to a decimal is still using 100. So I have 2 zeros in 100. My decimal needs to move 2 places. So 1, 2. The decimal equivalent is 0.27, which is the same as 27 hundredths. Remember, this is our 10th place and our hundredths place. So I have 27 hundredths. If I have a decimal and I need to convert that to a percent, my decimal moves the other way. So 0.63 turns into 63%. What if I had 13.5%? Okay, still working with hundreds here, so my decimal needs to move how many places? 2, 1, 2. 0.135 would be the decimal equivalent. What if I have a decimal of 0.0275? And I want to convert that into a fraction and a percent. So percentage first. My decimal moves 2 places. 1, 2. 2.75, there's my decimal. Now I need to convert this into a fraction. So the 2 is a whole number, right? So it just stays 2. My decimal here, 0.75, that's an easy fraction. 0.75 is equivalent to 3/4. So let's show you how to do that the long way. 75. 2 place values, so that means I need 2 zeros. So I have 75 over 100. I want to find the greatest common number. These are both divisible by. They're both divisible by 5. I can see that. So if you want to start with 5, 5 goes into 75 how many times? If I divide by 25, is the biggest number, those will both divide into. 25 goes into 75 3 times, and 25 goes into 100 4 times. So that's how I would simplify to the lowest possible form. So 0.275 is 2 3/4%, and that's how we figured that out. What if I have 139.7%. I want to convert that to a decimal. 2 places, 1, 2. So my decimal equivalent, 1.397. What if I have the fraction, or if I have the decimal, 0.350, and I want to convert that into a fraction? So how many places? 1, 2, 3. So that means I need 3 zeros. So 350 over 1,000. 3 zeros. And then I simplify from here. Okay? So those disappear. 35 and 100. 5 is probably the easiest number to work with. 5 goes into 35 7 times. And 5 goes into 100 20 times. So if I wanted to convert this decimal into a fraction, that's how I would do it. 0.350 is equivalent to 7/20. So grab your calculator. 7 divided by 20 equals 0.35. Let's do a few more. What if I have 0.820 and I want to convert that to a fraction? So I have 3 places, 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Those disappear. 82 and 100, they're both even, so they're both divisible by 2. They may be divisible by a bigger number, but let's start with 2. 2 goes into 82 41 times. 2 goes into 100 50 times. So 41 over 50, can you think of any numbers those are both divisible by? Okay, so that would be as simple as it goes. If you grab your calculator, 41 divided by 50 is 0.82. If I have 0.725 and I want to convert that into a fraction. So 1, 2, 3 places. So I need 3 zeros. They're both divisible by 5. They're probably divisible by a larger number. Let's try 25. So 25 goes into 7/25 how many times? 29 times. And 40 times 29 over 40. Looks like a good stopping spot. 29/40 is the fraction equivalent of 0.725. If I want to convert that into a percent, how should I do that? Which way does my decimal move? 1, 2. Right? 72.5%.